Hi everyone, if I'm perfectly audible, please type 1 in chat box. Good evening to all of you. Type 1 in chat box if I'm perfectly audible. Satvik, Vaibhav, Gargi, Manjusha. Wonderful. Okay. So we'll be initiating the session in 1 minute, 1 to 1.5 minute maximum. Right. So before I proceed further in this direction, I would like to understand students who are available here and present in the session. Can you just type in chat box which stream you are opting, PCM, PCB or PCMB quickly? PCM, PCB or PCMB? Manjusha, Satvik, Vaibhav, Gargi, Priya. Just mention which stream you're going to opt. PCM, PCB or PCMB. Okay. So I think we have from all segments, PCM also, PCB also, PCMB as well. No problems. Okay, so we'll start the session with my introduction. Myself, ANUJ MISHRA. I've just done my graduation from IIT Kanpur, mechanical stream, and almost 18 plus years of experience I have teaching students. I've also interned from IMISC in NTU Singapore. When I wrote my JEE exam, I was highest score in North Zone. I have mentored, ranked 2, 8, and thousands of IITians, including Kevin Martin, Nakula Nirjay, etc. I've also qualified UPSC with chemistry subject. So these are my credentials. I hope all of you can understand these credentials. And now we can initiate the session. So today's main agenda is that we are going to learn a topic named mole concept, right? That is the whole idea here. That we will start this topic and try to learn this. Now, before we proceed for this topic, there are a few things that I would like to discuss. In chemistry, there are 3 parts: physical, organic, and inorganic. In physical chemistry, mole concept is very, very fundamental topic, which includes stoichiometry, along with that volumetric analysis. So this put together becomes very, very important. Similarly, in organic chemistry, general organic chemistry is a very important topic. In organic, periodic table and chemical bonding. And coincidentally, all these topics are in grade 11. So if any student misses out any of these topics because of any reason, okay, maybe he or she has not understood the concept, or he or she has not done deeply the concepts, or he or she is having some issue of any sort, okay, then these topics will keep on haunting, because see, mole concept, stoichiometry and volumetric analysis, this will be required in gaseous state. Very solid state, again, you should know how to calculate moles. You're solving electrochemistry, again, moles will come. Solution colligative, moles will come. Kinetics, moles will come. Equilibrium, moles will come. So without this, we cannot proceed in any direction. Same is valid for volumetric analysis and stoichiometry. So this is like very fundamental for physical chemistry. Physical chemistry is the portion in which we do more calculation-based things, right? More question-based on calculations. Organic chemistry also, like I normally say that this is just one topic. Organic is not having multiple topics. No, though we can say that there is alkane, alkene, alkyne, alkyl halide, okay, alcohol, phenol, ether. But actually it is one segment. If you know organic, you can solve any question end to end. If you have problem in fundamentals, it will keep on haunting. Okay, I've seen students in grade 12 struggling to know 6 types of resonance. Okay, in grade 12 also they don't know. The problem is the teachers have not done those things in detail, or they have not understood these things in detail in grade 11. So my sincere request is those students who are attending the session, that please pay complete attention for the whole class. And I will ensure that whatever concepts I'll be teaching in this 1 hour, you will understand everything. And based on those concepts, whatever you're going to learn, you will understand and learn everything based on that. But I need your complete attention in this whole duration. So are you willing to give the complete attention? Please type 1 in chat box. Those who are willing to give complete attention. Sir, we will be following you, as you say, in this whole session. Okay, so if I say attention, that means you have to attend the whole session. You have to answer whenever I ask anything. You have to participate in discussions and quizzes. You have to ask your doubts if you're not understanding anything. That's also very important. Because if you don't ask doubts, I will not be able to understand what is your problem currently. So every doubt should be clarified in the class. That's it. So let's begin the session with one simple line. What is this word more, right? So I hope you have some basic idea in grade 10th or 9th about this term. So anyone who can come on mic or who can at least discuss this part can raise hand, or you can type in chat box also if you're comfortable, up to you. Yeah, let's see how many of you know what is moles. Start from this part. Okay. What is mole? Anyone? Okay, how many of you have heard this term in grade 10? Please type one in chat box. Grade 10 में सुना तो है moles कुछ होता है, कुछ तो था moles, right? ऐसा सुना है? सुना है? Okay. Fine. No problem. Okay, so I'll make it very simple for you. Moles is nothing but a number. Okay? So let's say I say a dozen. A dozen consists of how many things? Please type in chat box, all of you. 1 dozen means how many things? Everyone, quickly in chat box. All of you know dozen, right? So 1 dozen means how many things? You just type in chat box. Satvik has typed. How about others? Darjan, Hindi में बोलते हैं दर्जन, right? एक दर्जन. Manjusha, Akash, very good. Others? Everyone understood? 1 dozen means set of 12 things. That's clear. So if I say 1 dozen of atoms, how many atoms do I carry? 12 atoms will be carrying. That's also simple. Right? Similarly, when I say mole, mole is collection of 6.02 into 10 raised to power 23 entities. Now, this number, if you write, it is a big number. It's like 6.022 and then 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe similar number or some other digits can be there, but it is of this tune. These many things are called 1 mole. Okay. So what is meaning of 1 mole? 1 mole is collection of these many things. In comparison to 12, this number, don't you think this number is very, very big, way big in front of 12? Yes or no? Please type 1 in chat box if it is clear that this is a very huge number in front of 1. This is a very, very big number, isn't it? Right? So since it is a big number, every time if you write this number, it will be a problem. We can't write this number every time. So what we do, we say, okay, rather than writing this number every time, why can't we use some notation which makes our job easier? So I can use a term 6.02 into 10 raised to power 23. That's one way to write it. I can use a term n naught, n and 0. It's called naught. N naught, or I can say n some capital A, NA. So these are symbols which represent the same thing. So rather than writing the whole number again and again, we can keep that number as n naught, NA, or 6.02 into 10 raised to power 23. If you have these many, if you have NA number of or N naught number of hydrogen atoms, can I say you have 1 mole of hydrogen atoms? Okay, if you understood this line, please type 3 in chat box. Those who have understood this line, please type 3 in chat box. Good evening once again, students who are joining a little late. So let me quickly tell you the context of discussion right now. We have started with a basic understanding of what is chemistry all about in grade 11. And we understood physical, organic, inorganic are 3 major components on which you have to master the whole thing. Under physical chemistry part, we have mole concept, stoichiometry, and volumetric analysis, the fundamental topic. Under organic chemistry, GOC, and under inorganic, periodic table and chemical bonding will be very, very important topic. And coincidentally, all the topics are of grade 11. So you have to be very strong in this grade 11th topic. That's very much needed from all of you. Okay. Now, when I mention this term mole, so we are doing which topic right now? We are doing mole concept here. Okay. This topic we are doing. And under mole concept, I'm trying to cover as many as concepts possible, as many as things possible, so that you become highly strong in this particular topic named mole concept. Okay, right. So we started our discussion from a term. What is mole? So mole is nothing but collection of 6.02 into 10 raised to 23 entities. Okay, this number is a huge number in front of 12, right? You can understand this is a very big number. So if you have these many members or these many numbers of atoms, molecules, ions, you can always say we have 1 mole of atoms, molecules, or ions. Is it simple? If it is simple, please type 1 in chat box, everyone, up to this part, if it is clear. Quickly type 1. And those who are finding it difficult can type 2. Sir, it is not very comfortable situation. You can type 2. I can explain once again. Akash is finding it slightly difficult. Arush is finding it difficult. Okay. Ayush, Ayesha, Manjusha are finding it easy. Great. So what I've discussed so far is mole is nothing but just a number which represent these many things. And these many things are written with a symbol called N0 in the subscript or NA as in a subscript, which is called N naught or NA. So if you have these many number of atoms, you can say we have 1 mole of atoms. If you're having these many number of molecules, you can say we have 1 mole of molecules. Now, let me check this part. How many of you can differentiate between atoms, molecules, and ions? Because normally this is grade 10th and grade 9th understanding. But I just want to understand that, are you comfortable with this line? If you're comfortable, you will answer. If you're finding any difficulty, you can ask me. Those who have joined late, I'll give quickly my introduction also. Myself, ANUJ MISHRA. I've done my graduation from IIT Kanpur in mechanical stream. I have almost 18 plus years of experience in teaching student chemistry. I've interned from IIM, ISC, and NTU Singapore. And when I wrote my examination, JEE examination, I was highest in North Zone for chemistry subject. I have mentored, ranked 2, 8, and thousands of IITians and NEET students, and also qualified UPSC with chemistry. So UPSC are people know as Civil Service Examination. Anyways, so come back to the discussion. Atom, molecule, ion, if you have clarity, I want to ask few things here. Okay. I want to ask few things here. Yes, as Gage was telling, I expect everyone can ask doubts. This is very important point. I'll again repeat. A doubt is like a broken link. So let's say there's a chain, right? And you have a doubt. So what will happen? This chain is useless. I can't use this chain because I have doubt. So wherever you have doubt, you have to clarify. Up to this is fine. So if somebody gives you 6.02, 10 raised to about 23 numbers, you can always say it is 1 mole of thing. That's pretty simple. Okay. Any problem in this? Any issues in this? If this is clear, then we can proceed quickly to the next part, which is, yeah. Shashi, please keep yourself on mute. Okay. Yeah. So let's understand. If I give you, let's say, carbon, C, tell me it is A, M, or I. Is it an atom, molecule, or ion? Type in chat box quickly. Everyone. Just type A, M, or I. Is it an atom? It's a molecule or it's an ion? All of you know that? Very good. It's representing atom or element of carbon. Okay, if I say O, type in chat box. It's an atom, molecule, or ion. Quickly in chat box. Everyone participate. When I say participate, your participation is must. Whatever comes to your mind, AMI, just type. Very good. Okay. Now let's take these two things in the ratio of 1 carbon and 1 oxygen, 1:1. I take 1 carbon and 1 oxygen atom and try to get something. What is this CO representing here? Is it A, M, or I? Where should I keep it? It's A, M, or I. Where should I keep it? Tell me quickly. It represents a molecule, isn't it? It represents a molecule. So a molecule is combining atoms in certain ratios, we can get molecules. But if I write C and O alone, they are representing element, or they are just making atoms out of it. Simple. Now come to ion. So ions you will identify very easily. Ions will always show charge. Okay. So if let's say we write CO3 minus of 2. If I write CO3 minus of 2, that shows there is some -2 charge on this. And this is the way you can catch which one is ion. So if somebody gives you Na plus, SO4 minus 2, Cl minus, I minus, F minus, Mg plus 2. What all are these? These are A, M, or I. In chat box, quickly participate. A, M, or I. What are these? Wonderful. These are all ions. Correct? These are all ions. All of you understand this much? Okay. So what's a molecule? Combination of atom. What's an ion? You can see the charge and tell. Now on ions, there can be a positive charge or there can be a negative charge. Both are possible. Charges can be positive or negative. Anyone who can come on mic and tell me what is meaning of positive charge? Please come on mic and tell me what is meaning of positive charge.
Sir, sir,
Yeah.
Yugars Jaiswal.
What's the name,
Sir,
Bachcha?
Yugars.
Yugash. Yeah, Yugash. Yeah. Tell me.
Sir, positive charge means the particular atom is losing the electron,
Very good,
and
beta.
negative
Very good.
charge means gaining the electron.
Very good. Very good. So positive charge means loss of electron. See, let's go to a little bit of more basic. When we talk about charge, what is the reason of charge? So atoms consist of electron, proton, and neutron. Please note down those who don't know. Atoms, there is electron, proton, and neutron. All of you, please type in chat box if you have heard this term nucleus. पढ़ा है कहीं पे सुना है nucleus? ये bio वाला nucleus नहीं, मैं chemistry वाला nucleus पूछ रहा हूँ. Nucleus. If you have heard of this term nucleus, please type 1 in chat box. Okay. Who can tell nucleus में क्या क्या मिलता है? Nucleus consists of what? Electron, proton, or neutron? Type in chat box. Everyone in chat box, don't speak. Others should not know your answer. Type in chat box if you know. Just type E, P, N, whatever is probable in nucleus, you can mention there. All of you. Yes, I can see your result. P and N, wonderful, excellent. Proton and neutron, all of you know this. Great. So see, you already know things. It will be making my job easier. Protons and neutrons are found in nucleus and electrons are moving around that nucleus. That is simple. So if a particular thing, let's say sodium we talk about, is losing electron, it becomes sodium plus. Now, we can write it this way also. Na becomes Na plus 1 electron runs away. +1 -1 is 0. So you can have charge conservation also. If there is Na plus, definitely electron has to leave. Is it simple? This much is very clear to all of you or not? If yes, please type 1 in chat box. So this much is very clear. I can understand Na is losing electron, becoming Na plus. So if any atom loses electron, it becomes positively charged. Similarly, if any, let's say, group of atoms loses electron, again, this can get a positive charge. We can talk about that in detail, right? Now come back to this quickly. So when we say positive and negative charge, this is because of removal of electron. So note down, ions can take positive charge and take negative charge. If they take positive charge, they will be called cations. If they show negative charge, they are called anions. Cations are loss of electron and anions are, please type in chat box. I want to answer from your end this time. Rupendra Nath Reddy ji, type kariye answer quickly. I think you're using your father's ID. I'm sorry, what's his name? I don't know. So yeah, please type in chat box. Anions will be gain of electron. Very good. Okay. So loss of electron, and this one is gain of electron. This much is simple. Okay. And when there is no loss or no gain, there is no loss or no gain, there is no electron losing, there is no electron gain, right? So then in that case, it will be a neutral thing, and that we already know. So I hope the basic understanding is clear. And if it is clear, I can ask a question to you. Are you excited to solve the question? Yes or no? Everyone, if you're comfortable, excited, just let me know in chat box, type 1 quickly. Let me have a concept clarity poll to understand how many of you understood this much concept which we have discussed so far. Give your voting. All of you requested to give your voting quickly about clarity of the concepts which we have discussed so far. Up to this level, we have discussed certain things. If you're okay, sir, we understood everything up to this point, then you can definitely mark yes. If you have missed out anything, you can type no. Okay. So I can see it is, everyone participate in this. I can see like few of you are not participating. I don't know. Please participate, all of you. So those who have participated, they have mentioned that they understood everything. So you can see the result 100%. That means you understood the concept, but there are few members who have not participated. I cannot comment on them. So I'll just wait for the next discussion for that part. Right. So up to this, all of you are comfortable and clear. So we can proceed to an interesting question. Now read this question carefully. Okay, is it visible first of all? Is the question visible to you? Please check that. So question is 0.15 mole of P4. P4 are given. Find out molecules of P4, atoms of P, moles of P atoms. Read this question first of all. You can spend some good 1 minute time understanding the question. Solving the question, the first step is understand the question. You can't solve a question unless you understand that question. So nobody should be in hurry to solve. This is very important thumb rule of writing any competitive examination. Don't be overconfident. Don't be in hurry to solve. You take 10 seconds extra, 15 seconds extra, but come up with the right answer. That's more appreciated than coming with a wrong answer and doing it faster, because that will not give you any score, right? So I expect that you come up with the right answer and get the correct answer. Okay. You can take your time. That's completely fine. So I have certain queries here to be answered. What is P4? Now P4, type in chat box. It's phosphorus atom, phosphorus molecule, or phosphorus ions. AMI. Type in chat box, everyone, participate. P4. If P4 is written, what is it? You can take help of option ABC, answers. ABC, just read ABC carefully, you'll get what is it. Always remember, atoms are written alone. Atoms are not written with combination of atoms. That's what we learned here. I said very clearly, atoms are written without combining anything. Okay. If I say O2, O2 is molecule or atom? Type in chat box. O2 is molecule or atom? O2. O2 is molecule. If O2 is molecule, why P4 is an atom? O2 is combination of two atoms of oxygen. It's a molecule. O is atom. That's correct. O3, ozone, is a molecule. Okay. O minus 2 is an ion. If only O is written, it's an atom. Clear? I hope this is very clear to all of you. Perfect. So if this is clear, then come to this question. P4 is atom, molecular, ion. Now, again, one more chance to all of you. Please answer quickly. It's what? Atom, molecular, ion. Tell me fast. Which one? It's an atom, molecular, ion. What is it? It's a molecule. Phosphorus molecule. Okay, now answer one more question. One phosphorus molecule carries one molecule of phosphorus. One molecule of phosphorus carries how many P atoms? How many P atoms? Type in chat box, please. One molecule of P4 carries how many P atoms? This is a very, I'm not talking about this question right now. I'm just talking about some basic things. Okay. Let us see your understanding in chat box. Sai Subham, G Satvik, Urvi. One molecule has how many atoms? 4 atoms. Very good, bache. Bahut hi badhiya. Okay. So we understood few things. that if I can get molecules of P4, I can just multiply 4, I can get atoms of P. Okay. So is one thing clear, that molecules of P4 and atoms of P, answer of B is answer of A multiplied by 4. Check and tell me. Affirm this thing. Whatever answer comes in A, I have to multiply 4 in that. That will be my answer. Is that clear to everyone? Yes or no? Type 7. Type 7 if you understand this line. I repeat, number of molecules of P4 and atoms of P. You have written one molecule of P4 as 4 P atoms. So this is clear. B part answer is 4 times A part answer. That's a very simple maths. Correct? All of you understand? Very good. Now, if you understood this, can you tell me one more thing? Moles of P and atoms of P, what is the connection? Atoms of P and moles of P, what is the connection? One mole is how many atoms? Any number of atoms. Huge number. That big number which I've shown here. Look at this. One mole is how many things? One mole is set of how many things? 6.022 into 10.23 things. So one mole is these many things, these many atoms. Correct? So if you are having atoms of P, how can I get moles of P? What is the connection of answer of B and answer of C? Anyone? What is the connection between answer B and answer C? Let's see your understanding in this part. Please type. How are you correlating B and C? Answer of B into Na or vice versa? B upon Na. See, atoms of P are given. Moles you want. It's like number is 12, dozen you want. So divide by, na? Correct, Anjali? Anjali, it should be clear. Answer of C into Na is answer of B. Yeah. No worries. Don't say sorry. It's learning better. It's fine completely, but at least you tried. So how do you understand that answer of B upon Na will be my answer for C? Think about it. Answer of B upon Na will be answer of C. Or answer of C into Na is B answer. That's another way to look at it. If this is clear, please type 1 in chat box. Quickly, one mole is any number of things. If you know atoms, you can get moles. How can you get moles? Divided by Na, because one mole is Na atoms. So whatever atoms are there, you want to convert into moles, divided by Na. Right? Okay, this is clear. So now what we have to solve? We have to solve A answer. If I get A answer, I can solve all other answers, right? So let's proceed for A part. How are we going to solve A part? Let us see. So in A part, you have to find out molecules of P4. You have 0.15 moles of P4. So this is a simple question actually. Think a little bit, you can get the answer. All of you can get the answer. I'm waiting for the answer in chat box. 1 mole is any number of things. So 0.15 mole is how many number of things? That number of molecules you have to tell. 1 mole, any number of P4s. 0.15 moles, how many number of P4? Can you type answer in chat box? Keep answer in terms of Na. No need to multiply and solve. Everyone, please type answer for A part. Everyone participate and type answer for A part. Yes. Think about it. You have 0.15 moles of P4. Can I say moles means Na? Moles means how many things? Mole is nothing but Na number of things or N naught number of things. If you know that, what shall be answer for this question? I'm waiting in chat box. Type. Can we say 0.15 Na? Yes or no? Simple or not? 0.15 Na? 0.15 moles of P4 you have. So how many molecules are there? Whose moles are these? P4 moles. How many moles? 0.15 moles. So what is the number? 0.15 Na. If question is given 0.15 dozen of P4 has how many P4? What are you going to do? If I ask this question, 0.15 dozen of P4, how many P4 do we have? What are you going to do? You send it 12 or not? Same thing we are doing into Na. Is it clear? Please type 1 in chat box if it is clear. Everyone. Everyone's participation is must in this whole process. Everyone's participation is must in this whole process. Clear? Okay. So if this is clear, bache, yeah, Yugraj. Yugraj, I'm sorry. Yeah, please ask.
Sir, actually, I missed the starting, so I'm not getting that how that Avogadro's number is used or for a finding molecule mole and all that.
Okay,
Could you
just
repeat
listen.
that in
Yeah,
short?
just listen to me carefully. This number, okay, 6.02 10 is 23 is called N naught or NA, or you can call it Avogadro's number. That's not very important. Important thing is this number represents what? This number represents this huge thing, which is also known as 1 mole of thing. That's what we have learned so far. So it's like if I have, let's say, 12 things, I will call it a dozen, isn't it? A dozen is made up of 12. Yugash, is this clear?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So similarly, a mole is made up of how many things? Any number of things. It is as simple as that. Okay. Don't make it complicated. It's very simple. A dozen is 12 things.
So,
A mole is any number of things. What is this any number? It's a very big number.
I
How big
will
number? 6.023 10
6.02.
Is it clear?
And
Yeah. Complete your question. Unmute. Yeah. Sorry. You can unmute and answer. Ask.
sir, actually, I'm saying that instead of P4, if there will be one P also, so what will be the answer for that?
If there is one P, first of all, if there is one P, I cannot write molecules word, no? Because P is not a
Yeah,
molecule, correct?
yes.
Yeah. So A
And sir,
part is clear?
instead of a homolytic bond, if there is a heterolytic bond, then what will be the case? Means
See,
instead of
if it is,
P4,
let's
there
say
will be
P4O10
like
is
that.
there. Let's say P4O10 is there. So
Yes, sir.
P4O10 will be a molecule. If I say P4O10 in place of P4, then molecules of P4O10 I will ask, no? Then my answer remains
Then,
same because P4O10 is one unit now. Okay?
okay, okay,
Okay.
sir.
Yeah. Okay, bache.
Thank,
Chalo. Everyone,
thank
let's
you.
see the next part. Okay, beta. So now, I hope first part is clear to everyone. Anyone still having any doubt, you can ask. Any doubt? First part. First part is clear to everyone? Yes or no? Clear. Okay. So if first part is clear, what is the answer of B? Can I say atoms of P will be 4 times more than at molecules of P4 because one molecule has 4 atoms of P. So what's my answer for B part? You already written there. I can just solve it, no? 0.15 Na multiplied by 4, which is 0.6 Na. That shall be answer of B part. Those who have understood part A and part B both, part A and part B both can type AB. Those who have understood just first part can type A. Those who have understood just B part can type B. Those who have not understood anything can type 2. Okay, I'm waiting for your remarks. A, all of you understood. Great. Many of you understood AB also, but few are finding it difficult. B part. Okay, just tell me one thing. If I give you 2 P4 units, how many P you will get? 2 P4s, 2 units of P4. How many P? Type in chat box. 2 P4, how many P? 1 P4, 4 Ps. 2 P4, how many Ps? 8 P. Yes. Very good. 8. All of you understand this? Okay. So if 0.15 NaP4 are there, how many Ps are there? Simple. 0.15 NaP4 are there. How many Ps are there? That number into 4. 2 became 8. So that number became 4 times more. I hope now understood B part, everyone. If you understood AB, now you can type AB quickly. Simple. Okay. Sridhar has problem. Sridhar, what's your problem, bache? Can you come on mic and ask quickly? Sridhar. You can ask your doubt. Unmute and ask. Sridhar.
Hello, sir.
Yes, Sridhar.
Sir, I didn't understand the last one.
Okay, the last one, the last line basically, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So if I say you have one CO unit, how many carbon, how many oxygens are there? How many atoms of C and O? One, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
If we say P4 is given, how many P's are there in that? 4.
4.
So if you know that A is this number, as in molecules of P4 are these, how many atoms of P will be there? आपके पास P4 के मॉलिक्यूल इतने हैं. अब एक मॉलिक्यूल में कितने P हैं? 4. तो
4.
टोटल कितने P हैं?
8.
0.15 Na into 4.
Yeah.
ठीक है, तो कितना
Yes,
आएगा
sir.
बच्चे? 0.6 Na. कर लोगे?
Yes, sir.
ओके, अब एक चीज बताइए, 0.6 Na मेरे पास टोटल P है, एटम्स ऑफ P, और Na को क्या बोलते हैं हम लोग? Na कितना होता है? टाइप करिए चैट बॉक्स में सारे लोग. व्हाट इज Na? Na is 1 मोल. Na का मतलब क्या होता है बच्चे? 1 मोल होता है कि नहीं होता है? यही तो सीखा हमने. Na का मतलब कलेक्शन ऑफ 6.02 10⁻23 थिंग्स, जिनको कि हम 1 मोल बोल सकते हैं, राइट? 1 मोल. सो कैन आई राइट 0.6 moles हो गए सीधे सीधे. The question was how many moles of P atom. So what's my answer? Answer of B upon Na. Answer of B upon Na is what? 0.6. कर लोगे? आसान है एकदम. सोच के देखो, बहुत सिंपल है ये, बहुत इजी है. How many of you are comfortable? I'm just launching again your concept clarity poll. Let's see. Those who understood, please type 1 for this concept. Or sorry, yes. They can just choose the option yes. Okay. 94% students understood. Very good. 95% understood. Right. Right. Great. Okay. Now, as I understand, there are 1 or 2 students who are finding it difficult. You can again discuss with me and clarify your doubts, because this is very important thing. Yes, Yugesh, you can ask.
Sir, actually, I want to ask that what is the relation between mole and molecule?
Mole and molecule. See, I can say mole is basically collection of things. Okay. Now, mole can be of anything. Mole can be of atom, mole can be of molecule, mole can be of ion, mole can be of electron, mole can be of proton, moles of neutrons, moles of anything. Moles is just set of things. Okay. Are you getting this? And molecule
Yes, sir.
is
Yes, sir.
combination of atoms. These are two
Okay.
entirely different things. So mole you treat as if a number is given to you. Okay. For example, dozen. दर्जन जैसे बोलते हैं 12 के लिए, वैसे मोल बोलते हैं any number of things के लिए. Is it clear?
Okay, sir.
Okay. Now, if this is clear, let me give you the answer also for the last question. So these are the answers. You can take note of it. But here comes a time where I want to check whether you understood this concept or not. Everyone understood or not. So let me try this with another question. Please note down. You are given 10 moles of O3. Note down. 10 moles of O3. A part. Find out number of molecules of O3. B part. Moles of O atom. C part. Number of O atoms. Please try this question. Keep your answer in terms of Na. Take your time. But this time you have to give answer to me. You have to give answer to me. Okay, let's try. Everyone, let's participate in this. Don't give answer in 6.02 and all. Just give answer in terms of Na. That's completely fine. Read it carefully and try to give answers for these 3 questions. I'll be waiting for your answer. Let's see who gives correct answer. 10 moles of O3. Now decide, O3 is an atom, molecule or ion? It's A, M or I? O3. Okay. O3 is a molecule, okay. Okay, many of you are answering. Very good. Wonderful. 10 moles of O3. O3, you treat O3 as one unit, okay? O3 as one thing, one particular unit. I'm asking how many O3s are there? Number of, I'm calling it molecule, it's a molecule. So how many units of O3 we have? What shall be my A answer? I think A everybody should get. Everybody should get without any mistake, A option. Very good. Answer is 10 Na. Yes or no? 10 moles, simply you say 10 Na. Don't write small a because small is sodium symbol. If I say N small a, that's sodium symbol. N capital N, subscript capital A. How many of you understood this thing? Type 1 in chat box. Everyone is answering this. See, you have learned very important thing here if you answer this. Very good, bache. Now answer. If I know how many molecules of O3 are there, in one molecule, how many atoms are there? In just one molecule. In one molecule, how many atoms are there? Just type that first. If one O3 is given, how many O atoms do you find? Okay. Very good. In one molecule, 3 atoms. So in these many molecules, how many number of O atoms are there? What shall we answer for C? Now, many of you are getting confused with B and C. I'll explain. I have changed the option this time. Last time question number B was different. I have changed B and C. So that's why people are getting different answer, but think and give answer for C part. Give answer for C part first. 10 Na, each will have 3. What's the answer? 10 Na into 3 multiplied by 3, which is 30 Na. Now option B is moles of O atom. Here it was option C. Here it is option B. That I have just played around that part. So many of you got confused with that. Anyways, that's a small trick I played, but I hope you can get the answer for the last one. What shall be moles of O atoms? Please answer quickly. B part now. Now answer B part, all of you. Moles of O atoms. 30 Na means how many moles? Na means 1 mole. That I know. That you know. 30 Na is how many moles? What shall be my answer? Please tell me. I have 30 Na atoms of oxygen. Na is 1 mole. So 30 Na is how many moles? Come on. Very simple thing. Na is 1 mole. So 30 Na is how many moles? 30 moles. Correct? Or we can say divided by Na. 30 moles. Now tell me if you understood ABC, type ABC. If you understood AB, type AB. If you understood BC, type BC. If you understood A, B or C, type ABC, whatever option. If you did not understand anything, type 2. Waiting for your remarks. अभी तो समझ में आना करेक्ट कभी तो समझ में आना चाहिए ना दूसरा मौका था एक और मौका दिया जाएगा जो बच्चे अभी नहीं समझ पाए एक और बार कोशिश कर आएगा समझ जितना समझ में आए ए आया तो ए लिख दो बी आया तो बी लिख दो सी आया तो सी लिख दो तीनों आ गए तो एबीसी लिख दो ओके ओके बी में कुछ लोगों को दिक्कत आ रही है बी वंस अगेन प्लीज ओके आप मेरे को बताओ आपके पास ओ है कितने 30 Na 30 Na से Na के कितने सेट्स बना लोगे Na का एक सेट 1 मोल बोला जाता है वी कॉल वन सेट ऑफ Na इज 1 मोल अगला सेट ऑफ Na इज अनदर मोल सो यू हैव 30 Na हाउ मेनी मोल्स आई कैन गेट 30 Na से कितने मोल्स बना पाओगे सिंपल है समझ में आ गया अब आ गया भी ओके अभी भी जिन्हें समझ में नहीं आया आई विल रिक्वेस्ट टू प्लीज कम ऑन माइक एंड डिस्कस विद मी मैं फिर से एक्सप्लेन करूंगा बट आपको एक बार माइक पे आना है माइक पे इसलिए बिकॉज मैं आपकी प्रॉब्लम समझना चाहता हूँ कि कहाँ पे फंस रहा हूँ ये आकाश
सर आकाश गुड मॉर्निंग गुड इवनिंग सर
गुड इवनिंग बच्चे बताओ कहाँ पे फंस रहा हूँ
सर वो मॉलिक्यूल्स कैसे फाइंड करेंगे
ये पहला वाला ए पार्ट
यस सर
देखो एक बात समझना मेरे ध्यान से P4 क्या है बेटा P4 में 4 एटम्स है पी के है कि नहीं
यस
फास्फोरस के 4 एटम्स है तो P4 को मैं एक मॉलिक्यूल बोल
Yes.
सकता हूँ वैसे ही यहाँ O3 ओजोन में O के कितने 3 एटम्स हैं करेक्ट तो
Yes,
O3
sir.
को मैं एक मॉलिक्यूल बोल सकता हूँ
जी सर
O3 एक मॉलिक्यूल हुआ अच्छा आपके पास 10 मोल है
Yes, sir.
किसके O3 के 10 मोल्स हैं, ठीक।
Yes.
और एक आपसे पूछा कितने सारे O3 आपके पास है, बेसिकली ऐसा क्वेश्चन है, ऐसा समझ लो। अगर मैं आपसे बोलूं आपके पास 10 दर्जन O3 है, तो क्या मेरे को बता पाओगे कितना O3 आपके पास? जल्दी से बताओ आकाश। दर्जन का मतलब पता है आपको? कितनी चीजें होती हैं? 120 होता है बेटा, 10 into 12 होता है कि
12.
नहीं होता है? तो आपने क्या किया, सिंपल
जी
सी
सर.
मैथ्स किया आपने, 10 को 12 से मल्टीप्लाई कर दिया। क्यों किया मल्टीप्लाई? क्यों किया? बिकॉज डजन मीन्स 12, दर्जन का मतलब 12 चीजें। ठीक है बच्चे,
Yes.
यहां समझ में
Yes.
आता है? अच्छा, वैसे ही मोल्स का मतलब होता है एनए नंबर ऑफ चीजें। एनए क्या है? एक बहुत बड़ा सा नंबर है जिसको बार बार लिखना आप भी पसंद नहीं करोगे, मैं भी नहीं पसंद करूंगा। इतना बड़ा नंबर है, या फिर इतना बड़ा नंबर है। देखो इतने सारे जीरोस भी है इसमें, काफी बड़ा नंबर हुआ कि नहीं? अब इतना बड़ा नंबर है,
जी
कौन
सर.
लिखना चाहेगा बार बार? तो मैंने इसके लिए बोला भाई एक आसान तरीका है, हम एनए लिखेंगे, इसको इतना नंबर नहीं लिखेंगे, हम लिखेंगे कैपिटल एन और इसके नीचे एक छोटा सा ए लिख देंगे ऐसे। ये उस नंबर को लिखने के बराबर ही है, ठीक है। तो जैसे डजन का मतलब 12 होता है, तो आपने 12 को मल्टीप्लाई किया 120 निकालने के लिए, वैसे मोल्स का मतलब एनए होता है। मोल्स मतलब एनए नंबर ऑफ चीजें, ठीक है। तो 10 मोल्स O3 है, तो कितने O3 है? 10 एनए, यही तो लिखा हुआ है। आसान है। अब समझ में आ गया?
जी सर.
वेरी गुड। और किसी को डाउट है तो माइक पे आइए। कितने लोगों को अब समझ में आ गया? ए बी, ए एटलीस्ट समझ में आ गया। चलो ए से शुरू करते हैं। ए समझ में आ गया, 10 एनए। अब यार अगर 10 NaO3 है आपके पास, तो एक O3 में कितने O हैं? 3। तो 10 Na में कितने O होंगे? ये तो बहुत सिंपल सी मैथ्स हो गई यार, इंटू 3। कर पाओगे कि नहीं? आप कितने लोगों को ए और बी पार्ट समझ में आ गया? ए और सी पार्ट समझ में आ गया? एटलीस्ट ए और सी पार्ट समझ में आता है? रुपेंद्र को भी समझ में आ गया, वेरी गुड। ए और सी आ गया सबको, बहुत ही बढ़िया। तो ए और सी आ गया तो बी में कुछ बचा ही नहीं। क्यों नहीं बचा? आप बोलते हो मेरे पास 30 Na चीजें हैं, फिर आप बोलते हो Na का मतलब 1 मोल होता है भाई, तो 30 Na का मतलब कितना होता है? 30 मोल। आप मेरे से बोलो 30 into 12 चीजें मेरे पास है, और पूछो कितने दर्जन है। अगर कोई मेरे से पूछे मेरे पास 30 into 12 चीजें हैं, और पूछे कितने दर्जन है, तो मेरे को पता है दर्जन का मतलब 12 होता है। मैं क्या बोलूंगा? 30। यस सर, आसान है। बी पार्ट तो बहुत आसान है, Na का मतलब ही तो मोल होता है। आपने बोला 30 मोल्स, हो गया सॉल्व। करेक्ट है पूरा? कितने लोगों को अब एबीसी समझ में आ गया? पक्का? एक बार और चेक करूंगा मैं। आकाश को भी आ गया, सबको आ गया, बहुत ही बढ़िया, वंडरफुल। सर अचीवमेंट बच्चे। अगर आप ये समझ गए तो आज की क्लास का इतना पर्पस तो फ्रूटफुल होता है। यही फायदा है इस तरीके से पढ़ने का, ठीक है। मैं तब तक समझाता हूँ जब तक समझ में ना जा रहे बच्चे को, और एक बार समझ में आ गया तो फिर आप कभी भी जिंदगी में गलत नहीं करोगे कॉन्सेप्ट, हमेशा सही करके ही आओगे, हमेशा, ठीक है। चलिए, अब एएमयू भी थोड़ी देर में बात करेंगे एएमयू की, बिकॉज अभी थोड़ा सा टफ चल रहा है मामला। पहले हम लोग थोड़ा आसान चीजें करें और फिर हम एएमयू पे आएंगे। आगे चलते हैं नेक्स्ट डिस्कशन की तरफ। सो किसी भी एटम में इलेक्ट्रॉन, प्रोटॉन, न्यूट्रॉन होते हैं, हमें पता है, सभी को पता है, राइट। एंड आपने बताया few minutes back you told that protons and neutrons are found in nucleus. ये कहाँ पे मिलते हैं बच्चे? न्यूक्लियस में। इलेक्ट्रॉन कहाँ मिलते हैं? दे ऑर्बिट, ओके, मूव करते रहते हैं डिफरेंट ऑर्बिट्स में, तो एक तरीके से इनके चारों तरफ रिवॉल्व करते रहते हैं, घूमते रहते हैं, ठीक है, इतना सबको पता है। अब देखो कोई भी एलिमेंट होगा, जैसे आपने लिखा कार्बन, तो हर एलिमेंट का एक सिंबल है। कार्बन का सिंबल सी है। हाइड्रोजन का सिंबल कितने लोगों को पता है? टाइप करें चैट बॉक्स में, व्हाट इज सिंबल ऑफ हाइड्रोजन? ओके, ग्रेट। ओके, you guys let me complete, then I'll take you out, don't worry. H होता है। क्लोरीन का सिंबल क्या होता है? फटाफट टाइप कर दो, क्लोरीन का सिंबल क्या होता है? पता है इतना? गुड, काफी पता है, इतना पता है तो बहुत पता है। नाइट्रोजन का सिंबल बता दो। नाइट्रोजन N होता है, सबने सुन रखा है। ऑक्सीजन का सिंबल क्या होता है? O होता है। बहुत ही बढ़िया, इतना आता है तो फिर हो जाएगा। तो देखो कभी भी सिंबल लिखेंगे, whenever we write any element, let's say C, so C is known as element, okay, or the symbol is representing element. Basically it's an atom because it's individually written. Then we write two numbers here, one number here and one number here. ऐसे आपको बुक्स में मिलेगा 6 and 12. So the number which is written here is known as atomic number. क्या बोलते बच्चे इसको? Atomic number. और atomic number is a discrete, distinguished number for a given element. two elements which are different will definitely have different atomic numbers. आप मेरे को दो एलिमेंट बताओ जिनका एटॉमिक नंबर सेम है, दो डिफरेंट एलिमेंट, सोच के बताओ, ऐसा कभी हो सकता है? कार्बन है तो 6 है, नाइट्रोजन है then 7, ऑक्सीजन is 8, fluorine is 9, neon is 10, sodium is 11. Correct or not? So try to understand that atomic number is linked with one individual element. It can't be common. और जो ऊपर नंबर लिखा जाता है इसको हम बोलते हैं मास नंबर. मास नंबर. ओके. एटॉमिक नंबर को रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं हम लोग कैपिटल Z से और मास नंबर को रिप्रेजेंट करते हैं हम लोग कैपिटल A से. ठीक है, इतनी बात समझ में आती है? अब आप बोलोगे सर A तो यहाँ लिखा हुआ है और एटॉमिक तो यहाँ, A यहाँ पे, तो उसको थोड़ा समझना होगा. एटॉमिक नंबर इज नॉट A, ये दिमाग में फिक्स करना होगा आपको. एटॉमिक नंबर का रिप्रेजेंटेशन बनता है Z से. ठीक है, मास नंबर और एटॉमिक वेट बोल सकते हो, बाद में इसको बात करेंगे, थोड़ा सा फर्क होता है दोनों में. दैट इज represented by capital A. Is it clear up to this point? All of you comfortable? Okay. So Z, which is atomic number, this will be equal to number of protons and this will be equal to number of electron. Okay. Or we can say protons and electrons will be equal to Z. Protons and electron अगर equal है, that means the given thing is having no charge or it is neutral. अगर proton और electron पे negative charge होता है, proton पे positively charge होता है. So if they are having negative and positive charge equal numbers, then the overall thing is neutral or no charge. Is this clear? So please note down this much. Any problem in this you can ask. Everyone comfortable with this? So let me ask a question. 6C12. How many electrons? How many protons? Please type your answer in chat box. Quickly in chat box, your answer. How many electrons? How many protons? Very good. सबको समझ में आ गया? Okay. 8 or 16. How many electrons? How many protons? In chat box. 8 or 16. Very good. 8 electrons, 8 protons. 15p31. How many electrons, how many protons? Answer? Very good. 15p31. 15. सबको समझ में आ गया? क्या देखना है? क्लियर हो गया? ओके. अब यहां पे एक चीज और सीख लो. Number of neutrons are A minus Z. A कौन सा नंबर था? ध्यान करिए. Recall, what is A? So A is this number. A is this number, right? A is here. Okay. And Z, you know that. So A is this number, Z is here. So try to answer. Try to answer. Yes. 12 minus 6. So mathematically 12 minus 6 कितना होता है? 12 minus 6 is 6 only. Next one. 16 minus 8. 16 minus 8 कितना होता है बच्चे? 8. आप देखो सेम ही नंबर आ रहा है इस बार भी, बट जरा थर्ड के लिए सॉल्व करो. फॉस्फोरस के लिए 31 minus 15 कितना आता है? 31 minus 15 comes 16. So is it necessary that electron, proton, neutron will be equal? Answer is no. Is it necessary that electron, proton, neutron is equal? No. Rather, when you talk about higher atomic numbers, N by P value drastically improves. बढ़ती चली जाती. N और P का रेशियो बढ़ता चला जाता है. और अगर ये बढ़ते 1.4, 1.5 की रेंज में पहुंच जाए, इतना बढ़ जाए, then they can take radioactive properties. क्या बन जाते हैं? Radioactive elements बन जाते हैं. जैसे, for instance, if I take an example here of uranium, सोच के देखो, यूरेनियम का फॉर्मूला होता है 92 यूरेनियम 238. Okay, 92 uranium 238. Just try how many E, how many P, and how many N we can have in this. 92 uranium 238, how many E, how many P, and how many N we can have. Try. All of you spend time on this. Try to give the answer. P92, very good, Avantika. Wonderful. E92, perfect. How many N? सबको समझ में आ रहा है? E और P तो निकाल लोगे भाई. अरे जो ये नंबर लिखा है 92 238, तो कितने इलेक्ट्रॉन्स होंगे इसमें? 92. प्रोटॉन्स कितने होंगे बच्चे? 92. हाउ मेनी न्यूट्रॉन्स? यस, 238 माइनस 92. अब मैथ्स करो यार, मैथ्स तो सबको 196 कैसे आ रहा है बच्चे? ठीक से मैथ्स करो यार. 238 में से 92 माइनस करो, 92 माइनस कर रहे हो आप. अब बोलो 196 कैसे होगा? ठीक से करें. See, this is called silly mistake, and as I said, silly mistakes are never silly. You don't know when it can happen, and that is the biggest problem. So 238 minus 92 is 146. 146. Okay. Just check this. It is 146. So what is N upon P value? It is 146 divided by 92. That is definitely coming in the range of 1.4. That is a property of radioactive element. Okay. All right. Any issues in this? Any problems in this part? Any problems? Any issues? Any queries up to this? Anything you can ask. Up to this, any problem you can ask. How many of you understood this up to this level? How many of you understood this? Clear है यहाँ तक बच्चे? बहुत ही बढ़िया. सभी समझ में आ गया यहाँ तक? Amazing, mind-blowing, great. All right. So if this whole thing is clear, then we can proceed further. And we can answer this question. Which of the following contain or contains same number of proton? अब यहाँ पे प्रोटॉन निकालना है, बट प्रोटॉन किस में निकालना है? Given molecule में NH3, H2O, HF, PH3. So what we need is we have to count total protons. N के भी निकालोगे, H के भी निकालोगे, add करोगे. H के निकालोगे, O के निकालोगे, add करोगे. H के निकालोगे, F के निकालोगे, add करोगे. And the last option P and H you add, right? Total number of protons. And the question is which of the following contains same number of protons? So maybe option A, B, C, D. There are few members who are having same number of protons. Once we can solve, we can get the answer. Let's try this question. This question had been asked in JEE examination, later NEET examination. बहुत exams में आ चुका है, बार-बार आ चुका है. अलग-अलग तरीके से घुमा-घुमा के पूछते हैं. So you should be able to answer this question. Now, before we proceed for this question, you should know what are the atomic number and mass number. So I'm giving you that help. Okay. और किसी का चाहिए? आई थिंक ये सारे इन्वॉल्व हैं यहाँ पे, इन्वॉल्व हैं यहाँ पे, इनके ही नंबर चाहिए आपको. कैन यू कंप्लीट दिस? So let's try to answer this query. Answer this query. So I'll show you one NH3 and then you can try and apply it for others. So when we talk about NH3, NH3's bifurcation, if you do N and H, how many N? 1 N, and how many H? 3 H. Is it clear? H, 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 3 hydrogens. Nitrogen is 7 and 14. Hydrogen is 1H1. We know that. So first you write EPN, just considering this number. Okay. First you write EPN considering this number. Quickly. How many E? 7, 7, 7. Why 7 neutrons? 14 minus 7. Hydrogen, 1, 1 neutrons, 1 minus 1, that is 0. Is it simple? But you have total how many nitrogens? Check it. You have total how many nitrogens? You have 1, but hydrogens you have 3. So what shall I do? I should multiply 1 into this. These numbers remain same. And 3 into this. So these numbers become 3, 3. And 0 into 3 is how much? 3 में 0 का multiply करोगे 0 ही रहेगा. 3 नहीं बन जाएगा. Clear है? समझ में आ गई बात? So आपको total electrons निकल गए यहाँ से. You can see total electrons are how many? Total protons are how many? Total neutrons are how many? So how many electrons are there? You can add 10. Protons 10. Neutrons 7 ही हैं. 7. Is it clear? Okay. Our aim is not to get electrons and neutrons. Our aim is to get only protons because the question is that. So what's my answer for proton? I can say this thing carries 10 protons. How many of you understood this line? Type 7 in chat box. जिनको समझ में आ गया सर क्या किया आपने मेरे को समझ में आ गया पूरा दिख गया क्या किया आपने n निकाला h निकाला ऐड कर दिया टोटल निकाल लिया एंड आंसर 10 आ गया मेरे को समझ में आ गया इतना बहुत बेसिक चीज है और लिखने का तरीका आप देख सकते हैं कैसे लिख रहे हैं क्वेश्चन को कैसे आसान बना रहे हैं दिस इज आल्सो वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट डोंट डू इन मेंटल मैथ्स because then you will have you are more prone to errors. गलती करके आ जाओगे और एक गलती बहुत कॉस्टली होती है ठीक है one mistake and it's all over. Now come to H2O. Try to understand the same thing for H2O. Okay, H2O, H1, 1, 2 protons and oxygen how many protons? 8. What will be the number? Type in chat box if you're comfortable, or if you want to take time, you can write HO or 2 times H and O and then solve maths. 1 proton for 1 hydrogen, 2 protons for 2 hydrogen, 8 protons for 1 oxygen, total is 10. RI 10, बहुत ही बढ़िया. Do it for HF. Fluorine is 9F19. So 1 fluorine is 9. 1 fluorine is 9. 1 H is 1. Total is how much? 10. Clear? pH3, 15 and 3, 18. So what shall be my answer? Please type in chat box now. अगर आपको पूरा समझ में आता है क्या आंसर बनना चाहिए? Which of the following contains a number of proton? More than one options may be correct. Of course, it has to be right. तभी मतलब बनता है इस क्वेश्चन का. So answer is A, B and C. इनके पास same protons हैं.
మంచి పికప్ లో ఉన్నాడు 3 పొజిషన్ మంచిగా వస్తుంది కండిషన్
Answer is A, B and C. That's your final answer. Clear? So this will be the last question to conclude today's class. We'll discuss more and more things in next class, right? Now, just for your information, we have certain information for you. Timetable for this particular bridge course has reached up to this orientation we had yesterday. कल आपने orientation किया था, ठीक है? उसके बाद आज chemistry class हो गई, right? कल आपकी physics class होगी, same time पे 7 o'clock. Do not forget, do not miss out. Okay. And when we say 7 o'clock, please join 5 to 10 minutes early. थोड़ा पहले ज्वाइन करो 5 मिनट जहां पे आपसे बात कर सके टीचर और थोड़ा सा आपके डाउट भी देख सके समझ सके राइट ग्रेजुअली दिस शुड बी योर हैबिट फाइन नाउ इसी के नेक्स्ट इज बायो एंड मैथ्स एंड देन केमिस्ट्री एंड मैथ्स सो आई होप ऑलरेडी यू हैव दिस इंफॉर्मेशन यू ऑलरेडी नो हाउ टू यूज दिस ये बच्चा देखो मैच देख रहा है इसको मैंने रिमूव कर दिया ठीक है पढ़ाई करो यार मतलब पढ़ाई के लिए आए आप यहाँ पे ठीक है एनीवेज सो इफ anyone is not sincere then no not required here so time slot clear है 7 to 8 to 9 में मैथ्स की क्लास होगी थर्सडे को you can take a screenshot of this already this has been shared by your mentor teacher next important thing year long program इस तरीके से होगा यहाँ पे मैथ्स और बायो की क्लासेस बढ़ाते भी जाते हैं ऐसा है राइट और इस तरीके से पैटर्न रहता है यहाँ पे टाइमिंग 5 to 6 और 6 to 7 रहेगा राइट दिस इज 5 to 6 to 7 okay and this bridge course class we are taking 7 to 8 clear so now I'll take up any doubts with anyone If you have any doubts, you can please discuss and clarify. चलिए, अगर कोई भी डाउट नहीं है, then you can leave the session. If you have doubt, you can discuss with me now. All of you. You can
Sir.
raise your hand and then discuss. Yeah, Rupendra. Yeah, Rupendra, you can unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, beta. What's your doubt?
Sir, can you please tell me how to find mass number?
Mass number, how to find? So currently, I'll just say that this number will be given to you, okay? You're not supposed to remember that, right? It will be provided to you. From there, you can understand things?
Yes, sir. No.
Okay, okay, okay.
Sir.
Yeah, Yugash. Yeah, Yugash.
Sir, actually, I did not understand that this question. Means how that 10 can decide that all have a equal number of protons.
Okay, NH3, you understood why it is 10? This number, you understand 10?
Yes.
Okay, so do the same thing for H2. Try to do the same thing for H2. It will come 10 only.
No, means I did not understand that how 10 means there is 7 protons in nitrogen and 1 each here. So I didn't get that.
This also you did not understand. 7
Okay,
proton in
means
nitrogen, understand?
here the question is asked between the 3 molecules. I thought that it is between 2 atoms of a molecule. That's
No.
Okay.
It's for molecule. Okay.
Okay.
Understood now?
Thank you, sir.
Yeah. Come to Akash. Yeah, beta. Akash, what's your doubt?
यस सर सर वो फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन एक बार फिर से समझाइए ना.
बिल्कुल समझाएंगे. फर्स्ट कौन सा था आपका? ये वाला?
यस सर.
इसमें कहाँ पे दिक्कत है?
सर फर्स्ट तो समझ गए कि मोल इक्वल टू ये मॉलिक्यूल्स.
हाँ, मोल का मतलब Na होता है बेटा. ठीक है, जहाँ पे मोल लिखा है ना, इसी जगह पे आप Na लिख दो. बस काम हो गया, इतना ही करना है आपको. ठीक है, तो पहला पार्ट तो समझ में आ गया आपको, ये पार्ट. ठीक है,
मॉलिक्यूल्स पूछेगा तो जितना मोल रहेगा उसको Na करके लिख देंगे.
बस मॉलिक्यूल्स का मतलब P4 कितने सारे P4 है. P4 खुद मॉलिक्यूल है ना, उसका नंबर पूछ रहा है कितने सारे मॉलिक्यूल्स हैं आपके पास.
जी
तो 0.15 मोल है तो 0.15 Na है. इतना ही लिखना है आपको. ठीक है,
यस सर.
वेरी गुड.
सर
या कुछ और कह रहे थे आप?
सर सेकंड नंबर थर्ड नंबर.
अच्छा,
बी
बी
और
पार्ट में भी दिक्कत है. देखिए बी पार्ट में क्या है, एटम्स ऑफ पी पूछा हुआ है. एटम्स ऑफ पी कैसे निकालोगे? आपको नंबर ऑफ मॉलिक्यूल्स पता है. एक मॉलिक्यूल के पास क्या सिचुएशन है, इतने सारे इतने टोटल मॉलिक्यूल है. एक मॉलिक्यूल के पास 4 एटम्स है.
यस सर.
ओके, तो टोटल कितने होंगे? इंटू 4
यस
कर लेंगे.
सर.
ठीक है,
Yes,
तो
sir.
4 को मल्टीप्लाई कर दिया यहाँ पे. ये आपका सेकंड पार्ट हो गया. ठीक है, ये आपका सेकंड पार्ट हो गया 0.6 Na. और थर्ड में क्या पूछा है? 0.6 Na अगर नंबर है तो कितने मोल्स है? 0.6 मोल्स ही है.
यस सर.
सिंपल, कर लोगे बच्चे?
सर
ओके. या साई.
Yes, sir. My doubt is why is the Avogadro's number specifically 6.022 multiplied 1023? I mean, how did that number come
Yeah,
out?
we will discuss that also in upcoming class. Don't worry. Okay, we'll talk about in detail what is Avogadro's number, what is meaning of it, how it comes, what is the use of this number. Okay, so for that you have to understand AMU. So that concept we are keeping it on hold today because it is going to be even more difficult. So I'll just discuss AMU in the next class. So next class this logic and this discussion will also follow. Okay. Any other doubt? Anyone? Any
सर.
other queries? Yes, Akash.
सर एटम को एलिमेंट बोल सकते हैं?
बिल्कुल बोल सकते हैं. सी एलिमेंट क्या है? एलिमेंट अगर आप लिखा सी तो एलिमेंट है, बट अगर सी
जी.
अकेला है तो एटम है. बट एलिमेंट
जी.
ऑक्सीजन भी है और एटम ऑक्सीजन भी है. करेक्ट. बट अगर आप सी और ओ को साथ में लिख दोगे तो ये सी और ओ
Molecule.
एलिमेंट्स हैं जिनमें से आपने एक एक एटम दोनों का लिया है जो कि एक मॉलिक्यूल सीओ का बना रहा है. क्लियर है?
जी जी सर.
नेक्स्ट, एनीवन एल्स हैविंग एनी डाउट? बिल्कुल, जहां तक आपके डाउट से पूरे पूछ लो. कोई भी डाउट नहीं होना चाहिए बच्चे. किसी भी लेवल पे कोई भी डाउट नहीं छोड़ना है आपको. दिस इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट.
सर एक और डाउट है. सर यहाँ पर हम लिखे हैं 10 Na, यहाँ पर 10 NO लिख सकते हैं?
एनओ भी लिख सकते हैं आप. एन नॉट और एनओ एक ही चीज है बेटा. एन नॉट
Yes.
लिखो या एनए लिखो, एक ही बात.
या
गुड.
मोल लिख.
या मोल लिखो, एक ही बात है.
जी सर,
ठीक है,
ठीक है सर।
बहुत ही अच्छा आकाश। देखिए क्वेश्चन पूछ रहे हैं आकाश, छोटे छोटे डाउट्स होते हैं बट आपको दिमाग में नहीं रखना है डाउट्स, आपको क्लियर करके जाना है पूरा, ठीक है। चलिए, अगर किसी को कोई और डाउट नहीं है देन वी कैन क्लोज द सेशन। विश यू ऑल द बेस्ट एंड सी यू टुमारो विद फिजिक्स क्लास। फिजिक्स क्लास विल बी टेकन बाय आशिन जैन सर एंड प्लीज बी ऑन टाइम, ट्राई टू ज्वाइन ऑन एग्जैक्टली 6:50। कोशिश करें 6:50 से आप ज्वाइन कर लें ताकि 2-4 मिनट आप इंटरेक्ट करके 7 बजे प्रॉपर क्लास आपकी शुरू हो जाए, ठीक है। ऑल द बेस्ट बच्चों एंड लेट अस मीट इन फिजिक्स सेशन टुमारो। सी यू टिल देन, बाय बाय।